My sister stood up at my wedding and said the groom was hers. I remember thinking it was the happiest day of my life. The church was full. White roses everywhere. The air smelled like vanilla candles and fresh flowers. My hands were shaking, but in a good way. I was finally marrying Daniel, the man I thought saved me. He stood at the altar in his black suit, smiling at me like I was the only person in the world. I believed that smile. God, I believed it so much. My dad squeezed my arm as he walked me down the aisle. "You ready?" he whispered. I nodded. I was more than ready. When I reached Daniel, he took my hands. They were warm, safe, familiar. Or at least, I thought they were. The priest began speaking. "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today." I barely heard him. I was staring into Daniel's eyes, imagining our future, our house, our kids, our life. Then the priest said the words that destroyed everything. "If anyone objects to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace." Silence. Beautiful. Perfect. Silence until I object. My heart stopped. I knew that voice. Slowly, I turned around. It was my sister, Emily. She stood in the middle of the aisle. Her hands were shaking. Her eyes were red like she'd been crying. Everyone started whispering. My mom stood up. "Emily, what are you doing?" My sister looked straight at me, not at anyone else, just me, and she said, "I can't let you marry him." My chest tightened. "What are you talking about?" I whispered. She swallowed. Her voice cracked. "Because he's in love with me." The entire room gasped. I laughed, actually laughed, because it was ridiculous. "Stop," I said. "This isn't funny." But she didn't laugh. She didn't even smile. She just looked at Daniel and said, "Tell her." I turned to him. He looked pale, terrified. "Daniel?" I whispered. He couldn't look at me. That's when I felt it, the first crack in my heart. "Tell me she's lying," I said. Silence. My stomach dropped. He still wouldn't look at me. "Daniel," I said louder. Finally, he spoke. "It wasn't supposed to happen. It felt like someone punched me. What wasn't supposed to happen?" I asked. Emily started crying. He still couldn't meet my eyes. "It just happened." My ears were ringing. "What happened?" I demanded. Emily answered. "We've been seeing each other." The room started spinning. I couldn't breathe. "For how long?" I whispered. She hesitated. Daniel answered. "A year. A year. We had been engaged for 8 months. That meant before he even proposed." My knees buckled. I almost fell, but he grabbed my arm. "Don't touch me." I screamed. He let go, like I burned him. I looked at my sister, my best friend, my maid of honor, the person who helped me pick this dress. "How could you?" I whispered. She cried harder. "I didn't mean to fall in love with him." Fall in love. Fall in love. She said it like it was something beautiful, not something that destroyed me. My mom was sobbing. My dad looked like he was going to kill someone. I looked back at Daniel. "Do you love her?" I asked. He didn't answer. He didn't need to. I saw it on his face. That's when I realized he never loved me. I was just the safe choice, the easy choice, the convenient choice. I ripped off my ring and threw it at him. It hit his chest and fell to the floor. "No," I said. My voice didn't sound like mine. "No, you don't get to do this to me." I turned to Emily. "You don't get to do this to me." She reached for me. "I'm sorry." I stepped back. "Don't." Tears streamed down my face. "Don't ever touch me again." I picked up my dress and walked down the aisle. Alone, I could hear people whispering, crying, watching my life fall